Alrighty then. Here we are back in Kerbal Space Program. Because I like to nail coffins shut, I like to beat dead horses, and yeah, this is basically going to be me nailing the coffin shut and beating a dead horse rolled into one. Maybe I should beat the dead horse and shove it in the coffin so I can nail it shut. Anyway, so here we go. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to launch this thing 5 times, the way that I did in the last video, and I'm going to launch it 5 times without any guidance systems. And we're going to see what it does. Once again, if it hits anywhere on this pad, you get a point. If it hits this way of the pad, I get a point. If it hits anywhere else outside of either this direction, if it hits that direction, that direction, that direction, no one gets a point. Alrighty then. So we're going to turn on the sickness avoidance system. We're going to turn on the rotation out. And we're going to launch. Here we go. What's going to happen? Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Not really. I know what's gonna happen. When you use real-world math, the math never lies. 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. 2 plus 2 can never equal 5. Unless you do something funny with math, but that's not actual math. That's funny math. This game doesn't use funny math. This game uses actual math. So, let's see where this lands. Is it going to land on the pad, or is it going to land behind the pad? Let's find out. Do you get the point? Do I get the point? Let's do this. Oh, is it going to land behind the pad like I say? It's not going to hit that pad, huh? Now, if you remember where it hit in my last video, it was right here. Ooh, where did that hit? It hit exactly where it did in my last video. Ooh, that's kind of weird. How can it hit in the exact spot it did in my last video? I must be doing something funny. Let's do this again. Revert to launch. Alrighty, let's do this again. Okay, sickness avoidance system, rotation out, launch. So far it's 1 point for me, no points for you. Now if we look at the map, it's doing exactly as I said. Point A, point B. Point A is where we launch from, point B is where we're going to land. Notice how point A is moving away from the pad while point B is coming towards the pad. This is exactly what I was talking about with the arc and the movement and all of that. Alright. So, using the real-world math in a simulation that can be repeated again and again and again, what's going to happen? Is 2 plus 2 going to equal 4, or is 2 plus 2 going to equal 5? Here I come to wreck your math. Because your math is fucking wrong. Now remember, it hit right around in here, right? Last time. Once we get in closer, I'll be able to point directly to where it's going to hit before it even hits. Alright, it's going to hit right around here. Right around here. Right around here. Okay, get closer, get closer. There we go. Right around here. Right 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 here. Boom! Oh, hit exactly where I said it was. Woo! Math. It's awesome. Okay. Revert flight. Oh. Revert flight, because some part of it stayed. Okay. Launch. Do. So that's 2 points. SAS. Orbital out. Launch. Here comes 3. Get back into this. Let's show you. Alright, see, there's point A, there's point B. Being calculated real time. Point A wanders away from the point of origin. Point B is wandering towards the point of origin. Remember, this thing uses real-world math to calculate the trajectory every time. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 does not equal 5. Math is math is math. Now, the only reason why I'm using SAS, the sickness avoidance system, and the rotation out is to keep the ship vertical. That way there's nothing funky going on with aerodynamics or anything like that. It's just going to go straight up, come straight back down. Once I'm done with these first 5, which we're on the third one, this is the third one. Got 2 more after this. Then I will not use those and we'll see what happens. What it looks like, we're going to hit that same exact spot right here. Maybe right around in here. Alright, watch it hit the same exact spot. Because using the sickness avoidance system and rotation out, I eliminate 90% of the variables that will change stuff. Which is why it keeps hitting basically the same exact spot. Which is going to be right here in this little gray spot. Right here in this little gray spot. Right there, right there, right there. See right here? Oh, right where I said it was, huh? There's 3. Revert to launch. Here comes number 4. Sickness avoidance system. Rotation out, launch. Interesting how a program that uses math to create a simulation does the exact same thing every time. Almost like the math I said was correct and the math you said was wrong. Two plus 2 equals 4, not 5. Here we come up on apogee. One, 5, 9, 4, 4. 15944 apogee. And we go falling. Woo! Launch is going to hit that same spot down here. Almost like this is repeatable. It's funny when people try to prove me wrong when they don't know what they're talking about. It's funny how I know what I'm talking about, huh? Right here in this little gray spot, right here. Right here. Right here in this little gray spot. Watch it hit the exact same spot again. Almost like watching the same video over and over and over and over. You know, I would say it's insanity because we're doing the same thing over, but I'm not expecting different results. I'm expecting the exact same results. It's going to hit right here in this little gray area. Right here in this little gray area. Right here in the middle. And where did it hit? Oh, right where I said it was. Thank you. Revert flight. Revert to launch. Last time, so far, I got 4 points. You got none. Oh, we're going to turn on our sickness avoidance system. We're going to turn on our rotation app, and we're going to launch. I mean, it's kind of interesting how exactly repeatable this is. Where's it going to land? Is it going to land on your spot? Are you ever going to get a point? Or is it going to land in the exact spot I keep saying it's going to land? Remember, our spot that we're going to hit is right down here in this little gray area. It's not over here on this pad. It's in the little gray area over here. Funny how I can point to the exact spot every time. Almost like if I knew what I was talking about. It's funny how it never hits this pad, almost like you don't know what you're talking about. Remember, it's going to be in this little gray spot right here, next to the pad. In this little gray spot next to the pad. Right here. Pad's over here, but where we're going to hit's right here. Right in this little spot, smack dab in the middle of this. Right here. 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 Ooh, boom. Same spot. Same spot. That's 5. High five. Alrighty then. At least I think I was 5. I believe I was 5. Anyways, let's move on to the next round of test. Escape. Revert flight. Revert to launch. Now, with those systems on, that I keep turning on, the SAS and the rotation out, it actually gets it closer to the pad than what this will do. Watch. No guidance. Okay, this is going to be just like an arrow. Boom. Here we go. And this is going to add a lot more variabilities in, because this rock is going to rotate and point nose down. The reason why I had those things on was to remove as many variabilities as possible to keep it as repeatable as possible. Also, with those systems on, or with those systems off, it'll get a little bit higher, because those systems were kind of limiting exactly how high up it could go. Because with those systems on, it only got to 15944, and we're going to get to at least 16. Boom, 16. 16095. And this oscillation right here is what helps with all the variabilities. Because that oscillation is not going to be exactly the same every time. But let's see, will we ever hit that pad? Will we ever hit that pad? Pad's clear off over here. Where we've been hitting's right over here, real close to the pad. Now we're way off from the pad. Why is that? Boom. All right. Point for me. Revert to launch. Boom! Again. We ever gonna land on that pad? Or is it impossible to land exactly where you left from? Alright, let's look at the altitude. Where am I gonna make it to? It was 16095 last time. 1695. Ooh, exact. Here's the oscillation, adding in these variabilities. That's why I had those systems on before, was to eliminate these variabilities. But looks like it's going for the exact same place, huh? Or at least pretty darn close to it. It won't hit the exact same place because of the variabilities, but it's going to hit pretty close to. But it's still off to the side I said it was going to be. Almost like if I know what I'm talking about. It's never hitting that pad, almost like you don't know what you're talking about, huh? Still off to this side. 2 points. Revert to launch. Launch. Look, Ma, no Hans. Is anything gonna change? Are we gonna hit that pad? Are we gonna land where we took off from? Here we go. 156.095. Oh, it made it to 6. Ooh, I would have made it a little bit further up, huh? Just barely. The oscillation. Adding variability. Now remember, when I removed variabilities by having the system, the sickness avoidance system, and the rotation out, it hit the same spot every time. But this one, without removing variabilities, it's still hitting in a general area. Still hitting down rotation of the planet from the pad. Still hitting off to the same side that I said it was. It's nowhere else. This uses real world math. Uses actual ballistic calculations, exact math you were talking about. But yet, for some reason, still not hitting near that pad. That's what, 3 or 4? Whatever. We'll say 3. Let's do it twice more. I ain't keeping track. Revert to launch. Another one. Woo! I think this one's actually 5, but we'll do one more. Come on. Do. Nailing up a coffin with a dead horse in it. Do 2 plus 2 equals 4, not 5. 2 plus 2 equals 4, not 5. Why aren't we hitting the pad? You said we would hit the pad. According to your mathematics, we would hit the pad, right? You know, that high school math that's supposed to be so simple. I mean, this is using that same math to calculate this, but yet we're still not hitting the pad. I wonder why. Boom! Okay, let's do it one more time! Boom! Do. So boring watching the same thing over and over and over, huh? But ain't that science? Repeatability? You ever gonna get a point? Is it ever gonna land on the pad? Are we ever gonna get a 2 plus 2 equals 5? to the same direction of the pad. Every time. Almost like I'm right. Well, peace out.